We're going to see just how important these are and how they provide a more complete picture to the end users.
It is now time for our first presentation of the evening. Would Mrs. Malooly please lead forward the students of 11Y and Anna or Sarah? Sarah Ward, thank you. Sarah Ward will read out the list of members in this form.
These are the students of 11Y. Stephanie Allen, Hayley Anderson, Jonathan Blythe, Sarah Clark, Jordina Dean, Adrian Derrick, Liam Fruger, Jonathan Forsyth, Adam Franz, Ryan Gaynor, Joseph Gooding, Michael Hamilton, Ben Hargreaves, Anna Herrick, Joel Hughes, Zoe Johnson, Ruth Lawton, Siobhan Mason, Philippa O'Malley, Heather O'Neill, Gillian Peacock, Mariana Portaluri, Mark Shepherd, Jay Shipston, Andre Van Straten, Sarah Ward.
Thank you, Miss Malooly and my Form 11Y. We've been together for 5 years now, and the time has flown. I'm sure, though, that we all remember the very first day in All Saints, which was the 8th of September 1996. It's amazing how you can remember some things and forget a lot of others. We are going to be reminded of some of those more memorable occasions now by James, Stephen and Mark.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight, me and my colleagues that have set out this wonderful furniture arrangement behind me are going to be remembering some more of the enjoyable, well, not exactly enjoyable, but memorable occasions of the last 5 years here at All Saints. Since we've got a very short time span to do it, and we're really going to focus on one thing, but there have been many enjoyable moments over the past years. For example, the Y7 trip to France, which I'm sure you've all seen photos of outside. Enough said about that. And Also, the geography field trips have been surprisingly enjoyable as well. I remember one incident where a certain person on this stage, who shall remain nameless, was chased around by rampant sheep. We were going to do that, but unfortunately we've had trouble getting hold of the sheep. So instead tonight, since we're approaching our GCSEs, we're going to be focusing on some of the exams we've done in our past, namely the SAT exams in Y9. I often found all the exam conditions bewildering, seeing as they only applied to certain people. Come on, single file now. Come on, sit down. Stand there. Sissy. Okay, now I'm sure you're all aware of the conditions involved in this exam. No cheating. Got that? No noise. Or you could be disqualified from all your other exams. Now, if you'd like to put your names down on the front of the page, please. Threaten them. Come on, hurry up. Oh, do you know the centre number?
No.
No, sorry. It's 36508. Don't worry about that. Not many people know that. Sorry. What's your centre number?
I don't know it.
You don't know the centre? You've been here for 3 years, and you should know the centre number. Look, he knows it. Look at this. See that? He knows the centre number. Copy that down. Quickly now, come on. Good old day. Some people. Sorry about that. Okay, you have 2 hours for this exam, starting now. Dan's looks very similar to his. Don't know what's wrong with some people, seriously. Got my eye on you, sunshine. Watch it. Yeah. Oh, you've dropped. I'll just put this down. Do not touch that. Sorry, thanks. Sorry. You alright?
Yeah.
Do you want to go and get a drink of water?
No.
You sure? I could go and get one for you. Okay, just checking. Wouldn't want you to fail your exams just because of a cough. Shut up! I've told you about exam conditions in this room before. You just don't listen. That's it. I've had enough. You failed. You're disqualified from your exams. Get up, go and get out. I don't want you in this exam room anymore. Get up. Okay, you've got an hour and a half left on that.
In the next 5 weeks, we're going to be sitting all of our GC exams. Great. But after our exams, it'll be 3 months, and we'll hopefully receive our great results. And this will be a great reward for our hard work and our teachers' hard work. And this will open up opportunities for us, such as sixth form, college, university. But when we receive our NRA tonight, we must remember that we're not just receiving our own personal achievements, but we're receiving our achievements which we've received. Oh, I've messed up. but we will be receiving memories which we have done with our friends. And these memories will last forever.
Thank you very much, James, Stephen and Mark, for your unique brand of comedy. Even the bits that weren't meant to be funny were. Anyway, before the second presentation, Chris Edge and Mark Scott will accompany Stephanie Allen singing Let It Be.
Thank you, Chris, Mark and Stephanie. The second presentation of the evening is to 11-0. Would Mrs. Hart please lead out her students? Patrick Devlin will read out the list of members of 11-0.
Before Patrick reads out the list of people in my class, I just want to share a few words of wisdom with you. May you live in such a way that the words thanks and sorry come readily to you. May the Lord bless you in the years ahead and inspire you to be positive in your attitude, faithful in loving, and generous in the service of others. Thank you, Patrick.
These are the students of 11O. Liam Bailey, Stephen Barnsley, Laura Briggs, Ricardo Campanario, Gemma Carter, Patrick Devlin, Laura Giles, James Goddard, Natalie Geit, Lindsay Haycock, Adam Hepkin, Benjamin Holmes, Paul King, Ricky Lewis, Sophie Lucas, Rebecca McVeigh, Lena Murphy, Dominic Oates, Sarah Palmer, Brady Pell, Gavin Perdue, Rachel Rogers, Claire Ryan, Mark Scott, Daniel Shaw, Alice Smith, Stephen Walton, Jodie Warris, Carmel Wood, and Gemma Young.
I'll just get my script so I know what to say. Right. Many thanks to my form 11O and our form tutor Mrs. Hart. Now we all have our memories of teachers, their little habits, expressions and idiosyncrasies. We have here for you tonight one person who has made a study of some of the staff. So without further ado, will the real Liam Veruga please stand up?
Ladies and gentlemen, hello. Welcome to my impressions. I'm going to be doing impressions of the teachers who I've known over the last 5 years, okay? So I hope you're sitting tightly and comfortably, okay? So is everybody ready? Yes! All right. Okay. Here comes your first impression. Okay, here we go. Okay, class, please, and What's your names, please? Morning, class. You sit over here and work now, please. Who do you think this one was?
Mr. Griffith?
Final answer?
Final answer.
Okay. It is the correct answer. Well done. Right. Here comes your second impression. Come on, boy, late. Hurry up, sir. Come on. Get your unit outline now. What's an icon? Okay.
Who was this? That could only be Mrs. Halliday.
Here comes your third impression. Okay. Look, sonny, do I have to tell you, you either watch this video or that can get this hen out, sit down, shut up, and get tackle out, alright? Where's your tash, sir? Shut up.
Who was this? That's Mr. Machin.
Is the correct answer? Okay. Here comes your first. Sorry. Oh.
Okay, get around the front. Look, Natalie, it's Chris Tarrant's job. It's rude to talk about money. It's Chris Tarrant's job, and it's not your money, okay? Sit down, okay?
Who was this one? Can I phone a friend?
No, you can't phone a friend.
And why's that?
Because you've got no friends.
Well, I could ask the audience, but we lost half of them about 10 minutes ago, so...
Well,
Yeah,
you're probably right, because you've got no audience at all. And also, you can't go for 50-50, because you can't split yourself in half and half. What is your life, eh? So, who is that?
In that case, I'm going to have to go for Mr. Hutchinson.
Final answer?
Final answer.
Sure?
Positive, yeah.
Positive. Okay. It's the correct answer. Okay. Right. Here comes your fifth impression.
Okay, folks. Honestly, excuse me, folks. Snowballing is banned. Okay, folks. That's all, folks.
Who was this one?
Mr. McConnell.
It's a correct answer. Okay. Right. Here comes your sixth impression. Okay. It's there. It's there, sir. It's there. It's there. It's there. He says, and I says, and he says, and I says, ooh. Who was this one?
That's the man that everybody loves to love, Mr. Goff.
It's the correct answer! Okay! Right. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this show so far, but I'm afraid that's the end of these impressions. Oh! Well, I hope you've enjoyed this show, everyone. You're a lovely audience, and I hope to see you again in the near future. Okay? The next time the show goes for you, okay? Good night!
Right, everyone, I've got a bit of bad news for you. And as everyone knows, I really do hate rules, but never mind. Can I ask that you switch your mobile phones off, please? Okay, carry on. That went down well. Now time for my favourite part of the show. It's a dance routine. Hayley Anderson, Jay Shipston, Zoe Johnson and Faye Cundy are dancing to Waiting for Tonight by Jennifer Lopez.
Thank you, Faye, Haley, Jane, Zoe. No event such as this would be complete without some acknowledgement of the sporting achievements of the year group. Patrick Devlin and Amy Crooks are going to tell us of the trials and tribulations of being a sporting team member. They will be joined by their teams.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Hello again. Throughout our 5 years at school, the football team has had a terrific time and has kept a good record in both league and cup. The closest team ever got to win a trophy was back in year 9, and after reaching the cup final and playing brilliantly, we lost out to a golden goal. Overall, the teams enjoyed a lot of good times together, but also the not so good memories that football also brings with it. The team has always had a good competitive squad with strength in most positions and excellent team morale, which has been a key aspect of the team's great spirit. We have all enjoyed playing football for the school, as it's always a pleasure to represent school, and we always try to play to our best. During this time, we have had the crop of managerial talent pass through us while playing, and all of them have ended up with higher stress levels than before. Overall, this has been an excellent time for all the team, and everyone has enjoyed playing. We would also like to thank the staff at All Saints who have been involved with the team over the last 5 years, as without them, this wouldn't have been made possible.
Over the past few years, the Gale NRA have made some fantastic contributions to sport. There have been many individuals who have exposed their talents outside of school in various sporting activities. In school, however, there has been a football team, a hockey team, and also a very successful netball team. This year, thanks to the hard work of Miss Spaven, we won our Sheffield League. We also won our regional tournament in Leeds. This therefore gave us the opportunity to represent the North East of England in our final tournament in Stoke-on-Trent.
Now, as we take a closer look at the rugby team, it has probably been, if not the best, and most successful team that this school has seen for a long time. The school rugby team has had an exceptional run in its 5-year period of playing rugby at school, of never having lost a game. We are currently the South Yorkshire champions, for which we have held the title for the last 4 years and have just made it to 5th in as many. We are the only team in Sheffield and also South Yorkshire to remain unbeaten and never lose a game. This is a record not only by us, and we are the first team to ever play for such a long period of time without ever losing a game. We have played many games of rugby, and despite our unbeaten run, we have never lost that will to win. Even when we were put against the year above and an amateur side called Thorn from Doncaster, we were still able to produce the goods, come out on top, and stay victorious. The rugby team holds its success from great team spirit, willingness to win, and a not-so-bad manager. We have enjoyed a fantastic 5 years of rugby, and it's just a shame that our unbeaten run and the team must now come to an end. The team, though, must thank our manager, Mr. McManus, who without him couldn't have made it possible to create such a successful and winning team. Thank you.
Thank you, Patrick and Amy. The third presentation in this section is to 11R. Will Miss Spaz please read out to the students? Yes. Would Mrs. Baz please read out to the students? And Cara Savage will read out the members in this form.
These are the students of 11R. Rebecca Anderson, Jennifer Bartels, Leanne Bellamy, Adam Bishop, Mark Bussey, James Cater, Natalie Clark, Faye Cundy, Elizabeth Storer, Christopher Edge, Ryan Fisher, Matthew Wiggins, Katie Billen, Jonathan Lee, Paul Louise McGuigan, Kieran McEwen, Francis McNamara, Matthew Page, Richard Redman, Sarah Reid, Timothy Robinson, Andrew Rogers, Chloe Walker, Jonathan Robertson, Cara Savage, James Nye, Sarah Stacey and Simon Walker.
Just before my form come up, could I just say a word as well? May you learn from the difficulties that you will face and so grow in wisdom and understanding and in compassion for others. May you retain a sense of wonder and awe, and may you grow as the person God calls you to be.
Thank you, Mrs. Vass and my Form 11R. As we said before, there are a number of good singing voices in our year group, and now it's time for some more. Sarah Ward is going to sing When the Lights Go Dim. She will be accompanied by Mr. Finnegan on the piano.
The lights grow dim in Nottingham, the candles a dying flame, the sands of time sink at the fire, the embers glow, but dance in vain, the voice that woke our hearts, that got through the cold and dark. No silence will ever stop. His voice will live on. The lights grow dim in Nottingham. The candle gleams, the dying flame. The sands of time sink at the fire. The embers glow, the dance in vain. The voice that woke our hearts and got through the cold and dark. No silence will ever stop. His voice will live on. The lights grow dim in Nottingham. The candle gleams, the dying flame. The sands of time sink at the fire. The embers glow, the dance in vain. The lights grow dim in Nottingham. The candle gleams, the dying flame. The sands of time sink at the fire. The embers glow, the dance in vain. He gave us a world to fight. He gave us a guiding light. He taught us to live or die by what we believe. He taught us to live. Oh, rejoice in the power of love. Rejoice in the power of good. The voice that united us will live in our hearts. The lights grow dim in Nottingham. The candle breathes a dying flame. The sands of time sink at the fire. The embers glow, but dance in vain.
Thank you very much, Sarah. Our talents are many and varied, as can be seen by our next item. We now have two flautists, Carmel Wood and Philip O'Malley, who are playing a duet.
Shift that as well. Richard.
Thank you, Philippa and Carmel. There has been a lot more to our schooling than learning facts and figures. As members of a Catholic school, we have been provided with an extra dimension to our lives. The chaplaincy team are now going to show us.
Flipping years. And what's it all come down to? 1 month of exams.
Chris, you've got it all wrong. It doesn't work like that. Think of all the stuff we've achieved.
Like what?
Right. Go back to year 8 when we did that thing then, which was... And then in year 9 we did... you know what I'm talking about anyway, so it doesn't matter.
To be perfectly honest, I don't know.
Well then, surely I can think of something. I give up. I can't think of anything.
What do you mean anything that you've done? I think you mean anything that I, numero uno, yours truly, has done myself. We have 18 merit certificates in 1 half term. Now how good is that? I think my merit mark grade just went off the scale. I'm just too good. Grade 8 piano, grade 8 acting, everything. You bet it, I've got it.
What the heck's he on about?
I don't know, I mean it's Mark, isn't it?
And I can do a brilliant impression of a sheep.
You've got to be joking.
You mean as in like sheep, fluffy, what? Sheep?
Yeah, sheep. Okay then. Now come on, better that.
Okay, after you.
Meh.
Okay, watch this. You watching?
Pathetic.
Oh well then, I'd like to see you do an impression of, let's see, a tropical rainstorm. Yeah, you go, do that to us, sock it to us.
No problem.
What was that?
That was the best impression of a tropical rainstorm ever.
My friend. That sounded more like a demented dishwasher.
Go on then. You try it. You two. See if you can do any better.
Okay then.
No, not working. No, sounds like 2 demented dishwashers. I know, got an idea. How about we all try it?
But in that case, wouldn't we just sound like 3 demented dishwashers?
You really just don't get it, do you? I mean, all of us.
Oh,
Everyone.
you mean all of us?
Okay. Stand up. Come on, stand up. Okay.
You want parents as well?
Yeah, parents as well. We'll have no upper outers. Okay, we're going to split you all into 4 groups. We have the fantastic group 1. And they will be led by the even more fantastic Philippa and Alice.
This way. This way. That's all, everyone.
We have the even better group 2. And they will be led by Lizzie and Gillian.
Everyone.
Okay, we have the even better group 3, and they will be led by Claire and Stephanie. And we have, last but not least, group 4. And they will be led by Heather and Chris. Okay, now your group leaders are going to do an action, and you have to follow it. But keep an eye out, because they're going to change it pretty regularly. Yeah, and everyone's got to do it.
Emphasise parents, Mark.
I have to say that you were much better than the group before you. So what have we learned? Well, two of us, we sound like a couple of demented dishwashers, but as a community we sound a lot better, and we do things a lot better when we're in numbers. This is the foundation for our chaplaincy team throughout the last 2 years. We have, for example, been working as a team to strengthen our friendships between one another. We have also been working as a team to help our school community to organise enjoyable events such as discos. But our school community has also been working as a team to help our city and those people who are less fortunate than ourselves. And this can be seen by our incredible collection for Good Shepherd this year, which exceeded £1,500. Thank you.
Never thought I'd see my dad making swishing noises. When he's sober. Or my mum rubbing her legs. But anyway, thanks to the chaplaincy team for that experience. And the final demonstration of our talent this evening is a dance routine from Sophie Lucas and Vicky Bailey. They are dancing to Paradise by KC.